It's like when you go to Walmart. You go to Walmart, you go there for one thing, you never leave with one thing. You ended up leaving with 10 things. Why? Because from the time you bought the bread, next you saw the eggs. Then when you got to the front counter, now you saw all the candies and the little stuff that you want, right? So forth. That is how Walmart became one of the richest people in the world. Here are 3 businesses that you can start right now that can generate you $10,000 a month easily. So my name is Darius Benders. I help entrepreneurs start, grow, and scale their business by means of leveraging credit. 3 years ago, I was dead broke trying to figure this thing out. I had to fill 6 different businesses, right? These are the exact 3 models that I've used. 2 of them to get me multi-6 figures, and one of them has gotten me to multi-7 figures. All 3 of these businesses, I've leveraged credit to be able to create them, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can. All right. Business number 1 is running a funding company. So essentially what a funding company is, you are a broker. What we do is we partner with banks, we connect them with clients, and we collect a commission fee. One of the easiest businesses to do and to start. Why? Because everybody's looking for money. About 90% of America had less than $1,000 to their name, and most people are looking for capital. Why do people need capital? Well, 82% of businesses fail in the first 5 years, and the number one reason is due to lack of capital. So what we do is solve a big problem. In business, you get paid the more problems you solve or the bigger problem you solve. This business solves a big problem. All right. So one of the key ingredients you need to know, lead generation. All right. If you don't have an audience, you can leverage other people who do. Who are people who might have clients that are qualified for funding? I can give you some off rip. Credit repair specialists, tax specialists, real estate investors, or real estate agents. All of these people have clients or have leads who need access to capital. So what we do is we partner with them. We kick them back a referral or affiliate fee based on the amount we get the client. So the affiliate or the referral you might give them could be anywhere from 1% to 3% on average. Meaning, I get paid 10%. So if I get their client $10,000, $100,000, so my payout is $10,000. Based on that $10,000 payout, I would kick them back between $1,000 and $3,000. Now, this is a win-win. Why? Because they're getting that money for doing no work, and I'm happy because I'm getting between $7,000 and $9,000 for just connecting their clients to my banker. All right. Now, some of you might be asking, well, how do you meet these bankers? Well, we leverage something called BRMs, banking relationship managers. Now, I want to be clear. You don't need a banking relationship manager to make money. When I first started this business, I ran up 6 figures without any banking relationship managers by simply applying online and understanding what the banks are looking for what we call no-dog funding. But what a banking relationship manager is, it is a rep inside the bank that works closely with underwriting or directly with underwriting so that we're able to push our clients through manually and not have to apply online just like everybody else. So the difference from this could be me going and applying for my client and getting them $20,000 to $30,000, or going through a banking relationship manager and being able to get between $50,000 and $80,000 on one limit. Now, I'm sure you can imagine the difference if I were to apply with 5 banking relationship managers with the 5 different banks for a client. That could be the difference between $250,000 and $100,000, right? All right, so that is business number 1, running a business funding company, which is a done-for-you service. Business number 2, this was the second business I started, digital products. What can you package up into an ebook, course, a replay, whatever it may be? All right, think, what is something I can package one time and sell it forever? For example, my first digital product I ever sold was a live class replay. So I did a live class in front of people. All right. You're always going to record it. Why do you need to record it? Because if you don't record it, now you can't package it up and sell it to people. So you want to record it. We did that. What I did was I called it the name of the class that I actually taught. It was 40K in 60 days business funding masterclass, where I simply walked people through the process. Well, why digital products, Darius? Well, because a lot of people want their time back. A lot of people don't want to trade time for money. One of the goals is to be able to show you how to make money, not just on your feet, but in your sleep. Digital products allows you to do this. So that same replay I sold for over 2 years. Why? Because the information was still relevant. What you do is you come up with a concept or an idea. What have you done A through Z? You don't have to be at a level 10. You could be at a level 3. If you're at a level 3, you help the 2s, the 1s. If you're at a level 5, you help the 4s on down. Wherever you're at is a great starting point. For example, I had a student who she simply taught people how to structure their entities the right way. She made over $50,000 in 1 year just by packaging up a $27 class replay showing people how to structure their businesses. All right. Second thing we need is a process. Well, how am I going to sell these digital products? You can check out Stan Store. You could check out Go High Level, which is our own platform. You could check out ClickFunnels. You could check out Gumroad, which is the cheapest opportunity. What we're going to do is we're going to upload the link to that digital product in these sites or in these softwares. And now what we do is then we get into the marketing part. Well, how do I drive traffic to these digital products? One of the best ways to be able to do so is going live streaming, whether it's Instagram Live, TikTok Live, YouTube Live. All of these ways are going to allow you to give value and tell people about what you have. For example, even in my links in my YouTube videos, sometimes you guys will see I have links to digital products that I've made. Why? Because I've given you an immense amount of value, and I know that you probably want more. You probably want a step-by-step breakdown. So then what I do is I drop the link in my bio, which allows you to go purchase, get some value, and start getting closer to your goal. The second way that we can market our digital products is through content. Organic content is a great way to build. These platforms are free. We need to maximize on them. Well, how do I do that, Darius? Well, one thing you can do is you can go to ChatGPT. You can tell ChatGPT, give me a list of the top 10 most common questions that people have when it comes to blank. Blank is centered around your subject that you're an expert in. All right. So, for example, if it's taxes, all right, let's say you created an ebook or a course replay. It talks about 10 tax codes to save you money. Well, what you do is you will go create content around the different tax codes and the different tax strategies that get people to understand that you are the best at what you do and you are the expert when it comes to taxes. People need to say you are that person when it comes to that industry. If not, you're not doing enough. All right. My saying is, if you love on the people, the money will come. One of the best ways to grow is to give away free value, resources, gems, websites. All of these things help. All right. And this is how we got to a point where we're making $50,000 a month just in digital products, $7, $17, $27 products. What we do is we have something called a sales funnel. Some of you may be thinking, well, how do you make $50,000 a month with a 27 product? You have a sales funnel. This is where we walk a buyer through the whole process. For example, if my main product is LLC structure, I might have, you ever been on one of those pages where it says, would you also like to add this to cart? It's like when you go to Walmart. You go to Walmart, you go there for one thing, you never leave with one thing. You ended up leaving with 10 things. Why? Because from the time you bought the bread, next you saw the eggs. Then when you got to the front counter, now you saw all the candies and the little stuff that you want, right? So forth. That is how Walmart became one of the richest people in the world. Low ticket framework. And this is exactly how we can maximize on digital products. Not having just one digital product, but having our catalog of digital products that allows people to continue getting results and keep making money. All right. So that's the second business that you can start right now to start making $10,000 a month. And the third type business model that you can start that we've ran up multi-seven figures is by running a high ticket coaching program. Well, what is that, Dabs? Well, essentially what it is I just showed you how to package your information into ebooks. But what if we could create a premium value offer that serves people at the highest level? What if we could meet with people once a week or every other week, give them free value, coach them step by step, create A through Z framework to help people get maximum information, more importantly, maximum support. That's what high ticket coaching is. All right. So some of the ways you can package your high ticket coaching is, I want you to think, hey, what is something that I could help people get to their end result faster? For example, if we're using taxes again, someone wants to save money on taxes. What is the quickest way I can help them save some money? All right, what we'll do is we'll package this one into a course. So you need to create a whole course model so people can go A through Z through the course without your time. So as soon as they buy your product or services, they can start going through the curriculum. The second thing we need some sort of community. You need a community where all of these people can congregate. They can start building. They can start masterminding, because masterminding is the key with people's growth. Most people don't see outside of their current environment. Our job as coaches is to create an environment where they can thrive, be around like-minded individuals, and continue to grow. The third thing we need is live calls. The live calls are the mastermind with you, and they're the Q&A where we can redirect people. We can instill confidence, which is going to help people maximize their results. What I found is when I went from digital products to high ticket coaching, not just did my business change, but the impact changed. All right. So these are 3 businesses that you can start right now. Leverage credit to start making $10,000 plus a month. If you like this video, all right, I'm doing a free class this week. I'm breaking down how you can get access to $100,000 plus in funding. I'm also going to have a link below for my 5-day bootcamp if you want to spend 5 days with me for less than $10 a day. That will be in the description below as well. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share this out, comment, show us some love. We want to continue pouring into you, giving you value, that this can be your first 6 or 7 figure year. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out of here.